Why did it lag like that? I wonder. Hang on. I want to go check sound. Make sure that's working properly. Mm. Yeah, it work. Okay, it does work. Jeez. The way I kind of had to go about checking sound and shit. Thing is, I did had experience, like, I think everything's working on OBS, but the sound just didn't come out. Although I suspect it had something to do with me, like, switching devices after starting stream. It could be, could create some sort of like, I don't know. Because I have my audio set at default, or rather it like hooks onto the default output device. And I think like sometimes when you change it on the desktop side, it doesn't necessarily update or reflect on the OBS side. I don't know, I just basically have to make it a point now to just check my stream before like continuing on. Just to make sure everything's okay. Anyways, Atomic Heart. I got access to this because of Game Pass. Now, the trouble with like games that have like controversial coverage is that there's very little very little information out there about how this game really is. I think like the vast majority of the complaints levied at this game has been about writing, like specifically the way the main character, or rather like the player character, is written. Apparently he's a bit of an asshole, and having played a little bit of this before the stream, I kind of tended to agree. The characterization of this protagonist is not great. I mean, sure, you could still do like the asshole but lovable sort of routine, but it seems like, I don't know, is it because of like the English voice actor being not the original intended voice? I think like this is like a Russian game, right? So some people suggested turning on the Russian, using the Russian language instead, but funny thing is, actual native Russian speakers said like, yeah, the VA here is not even that great to begin with. It still sounds very flat as well. I don't know. I would suppose it's more of a writing problem rather than like a voice actor problem. But the thing that cannot be denied though is it is a very pretty looking game. Like, it legit has some good art style going on. I don't know, like, another kind of like thing pointed out is like, because this game very directly takes place in an alternate universe, Soviet Union, it's hard to say this is not political, but nevertheless, like, I think the more important question is like, if it is political, what is it trying to say? You know, But however, from what I could gather, it's basically like a BioShock style game, like theme wise. Other than the fact that it's a collectivist Soviet Union rather than like libertarian America. So for what it's worth, it seems like it's a game that very much is developed by people that enjoyed the BioShock games and are just looking to make their own version of it. And I'm curious to see whether is it really a critique on socialism itself, or is it a critique on Soviet Russia? Because I believe this is taking place in 1955. I don't know. I suppose at the very least, though, I want to be able to have like an objective look at how the game is as a game, But I don't expect to be too riveted by the story, or at least I hope don't get too turned off by the main protagonist. But then again, I had enjoyed games before that do have like a really, not to say bad protagonist, but like a kind of unlikable protagonist. One being like Cyberpunk. Nevertheless, like Cyberpunk still did make good use of its other characters, and those are the parts that kind of kept me hooked for the most part. But I digress, though. Perhaps this game's a lot more different than that. Who knows? If anything, I'd like to see what I guess like a Soviet futurist type of like feel is gonna look like. Because like BioShock was more like steampunk, which is like that sort of like exaggerated or sarcastic, or rather like a sarcastic look at like industrial revolution. This one is more about like the communist like rule and like the sort of futurism that side of the world was bringing. So we'll see. Options wise, pretty damn comprehensive actually. Though I'm not sure. Yeah, on medium, like motion blur is like straight up turned off, so which is interesting. I've still been like debating with myself really whether or not to have like motion blur on or motion blur off. I think objectively some games it does make sense. Like in Cyberpunk aren't like eye implants effectively just cameras, especially like the ability to zoom and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm just kind of like hot speculating of like the science fiction in that game, but it is fiction at the end of the day, so I suppose it doesn't actually matter. But nevertheless, I like to think like the eye implants in Cyberpunk are actual cameras, which in that way will make sense why to have motion blur and like lens flare effects be so prominent in the game. Although then again, like those effects do tend to distract at times. Oh well. Let's go ahead and do a new game. I suppose I want to play it at the default difficulty, so local malfunction seems like it promises a game that does fairly challenge you. So hopefully like it doesn't end up becoming like, I want good gameplay. Like if the gameplay in this game is good, that would sort of like redeem it for me, even if the game itself ended up as jank. But also importantly, especially I noticed with games that I tend to enjoy is like I want to see a game that has very strong themes at the start, but then do make the effort to see those kind of like themes through. I know I'm kind of like being a bit vague about it, but it's like it's kind of sucks these days to have games that have like a really strong opening, but start to have a really confusing and meandering second act before finally getting lukewarm by the time to get to the third act. I've got no reason to like, think that this game will turn out like that, but unfortunately, it is kind of a reality of how, especially with how games are these days, or how long and complicated the process has become developing games now. Like, holy crap, hell of a lot more difficult than it was back in the day. So it's quite easy for, you know, very strong ideas kind of get lost in the sauce in especially games that have protracted periods of development hell. And in fact, this game also came out right around the time that Russia decided to start the invasion. This could not have like made things easier. So granted, that's the grain of salt I'll grant them, but we'll see where it goes from here. Dang, free soda. Oof. Yeah. Cringe. I would think like this. I would think this guy would definitely need the help. Seems like a bit of a childish dumbass, if I'm to be honest. So far, I'm seriously wasting my time with this. Yep. Bro, are you trying to skip a stone or you just... Bro, that's such a fail. Like, if you're trying to skip a stone, you kind of got to, like, thrust it forward. It kind of like that, but, you know, with a little bit more spirit to it. You know, you got to really be throwing it. Oh, there we go. Good job. Well, first time's a charm, I guess. I, I. Wow, these guys barely acknowledge my existence. The music's not bad. It's not bad. Very anachronistic though. It's very sounds like a 2010s, like a modern day like clubbing song, rather than from the 1950s. What is this? Ice cream. Uh, yeah. White equals cute. Okay. Damn, lady. What a self-report. Gotta give him one thing though. Robots are proper creepy. Good lord. That's so unsettling. Never even been to China. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, this game set in like 1955. It's barely like 10 years from end of World War II. It's just like a World War One vet. How old is this dude? Looks way too old. Unless he was like some general or something, but it sounds very much like foot soldier. Crispy critters. It's apparently some sort of like rude word. Oh, shit, I haven't actually read all of the display here. Let's see. Comrade Sechenov develops polymers, scientific miracle that determines the future course of human civilization in the Soviet Union and abroad. Then in 1937, the pivotal moment in history of science and technology. The greatest minds in the Soviet Union, all of them outstanding scientists, including Vasilov, Zakharov, Korolenov, Kurchatov, Lebedev, Pavlov, Sechenov, Filimonenko, and Chelomey. They joined forces, forming a scientific group that lays the foundation for astonishing scientific and technological advancement in the USSR and beyond. Comrades Sechenov and Filimenko, invention of the hydrogen cell. Sechenov and Filimenko create the first Soviet polymer-based hydrogen cell. From this moment on, the future of Soviet robotics takes on global importance. In 1942, the Brown Plague. Realizing that its fall is inevitable, Third Reich strikes a terrible, shameful, and human blow against all mankind. The enemy unleashes a deadly virus called the Brown Plague into the world. The disease kills with incredible speed, no salvation from the monstrous pandemic, existing drugs are powerless against it. So they basically... Okay, 1942. Plague is unleashed. Worldwide state-sponsored program industrial and economic developments launched in the Soviet Union. The pride of Soviet science created facility to the 826, the apex of scientific progress, and the home of greatest achievement, greatest scientists in the world. Collective 1.0 neural network successfully launched at 3826. World's first global network, bringing together all of mankind's greatest achievements. Unbelievable scientific breakthrough. Cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin, first man to go into space. Wait, what year did our Yuri Gagarin? Let me just Google that for a little bit. I think 1951 is like earlier. It was like 10 years earlier. As he made that flight in 1961. That's what I thought. And it's even funnier when you consider that he hasn't even become a pilot yet by the time by 1951. That dude would have been like seven. Like just barely got into his 20s when this happens. Oh my god. I don't know. It's pretty fun though. That because of polymerization and all this stuff, these guys' technology lit forward my whole like generation. Yo, long time no see. Yeah, boy. I mean, not that long, if I'm being honest, but then again, given how sporadically I stream, I suppose it's long enough. How you doing? Good. It's a main character like talking to himself. But he's doing it like right in front of the guy. It seems just so rude. Have I been? I've been right. Just been very, I guess, indecisive about what game I wanted to play lately. Oh, good lord. The subtitles are a little bit fast. What the fuck? So yeah, I kind of figured that like since I couldn't make up my mind what to play, I'd try something new. So just how it happened that like this game is like available for those who have Xbox Game Pass. So I figured, why the heck not? I mean, from what I could gather, a it's like a Bioshock style game, but like set in a alternate universe Soviet Union. What the fuck does that even mean? What? What? The Spanish? What does the Spanish Inquisition have to do with this? I don't get it. So to do the scanner, I have to do like an L with my finger. What? Lol. So robots will appear with like these white dots, and I can see through walls with it. Okay. I figured they were drawn by humans, so it looked like a butt job to me. I mean, I wouldn't have thought this like a robot art. It looks like something like a child would kind of like draw, which I don't know. That's kind of like a bit heartwarming. But what the hell? It this is like what they like from a human art club. This is what they interpret their art to be like. So, oh, wait, I can select that other option as well. I don't know. What are you implying that like they studied the art of like actual art instructors, and this is what they came up with? It's a bit weird, I guess, but okay. Unless it's like trying to tell us that the bots look at like human art as like childish art. I just don't get it. Oh, damn. So this is what they look like underneath. It's giving me like Westworld vibes. Like the way these robots look inside. Or like the synths in like Fallout 4. Oh no, phone died. Oh no, was he able to get your charger? Get your power bank. Run, get your emergency power bank. Good lord, this robot looks so clumsy trying to run like this. How is it not shaking off every part of its body just doing that? Like, holy crap. Funny enough, very like cartoonishly designed too. But it's got that tube sticking out from its chest to its mouth, which I don't know how to feel about that. Seems like a weird sort of thing to do. They could have easily put that hose like through the neck and the rear, but I don't know. Maybe it's just that rule of cool. Yeah, we all good? Alright. Dang, dude. Well, hopefully you got it like plugged in or something. Right. Where to go next? Oh yeah, this way. Ooh, parade scene. Oh look, it's like it's not the red square, it's a collective circle. Whoa, what's that? Is that Baymax? Oh man, why do these cars look so grimy? Do they not have a car wash here? Shit. Not only that, it's kind of like all the body panels look like they've been banged out or something. Weird. Damn. This guy's already giving me like supervillain vibes. It doesn't feel it feels like he's doing like a sales pitch rather than a speech. Whoa. Wonder what those symbolize. Oh, that one's holding something different. Interesting. Oh, sounds like the speech has finished. I guess it's time to go up. How do I go up? Whoa, hello. Damn. Man, that's a really awkward like elevator scene. Like, damn, how long is this gonna take? It's not even music to pass the time with. The whole time I've got this like thought control device, like advertisement just blaring at me the whole time. Okay. Oh, finally we're here. Oh, can't open this door yet. Oh. Oh. Lol. This guy is like, he's a total asshole. He keeps like, he keeps berating that glove AI that he's wearing, and like, never shuts up. It's like, he's so fucking rude the whole time. I can't figure guy's still being interviewed or something right now. But I don't get it. What's with the decor though? Like, Why are these budget planes sticking up from the ground? Is this kind of like a memorial? Because if it's a monument, I would like. I'm like, is a monument commemorating what? Plane crashes? I don't get it. Sorry. And like, how tall are these robots? Like, I don't think I'm. I didn't think I was like that short, but these robots, they look like they're 2 meters tall or something. And good lord, so unsettling with like no faces on. Oh, I guess we're going down. Did we just come all the way up here just to pick up a key from like an oversized office, and then we're going to go back straight down to where we came from? Damn, this just seems so. Oh god, we're gonna be going down the same elevator again. His ass. No, you're not. You're admiring the statues in the middle of the lobby. Holy shit, this hammer sickle up there. Of course there is. I have no idea what this one means. Like, I get that's like medicine, and this is probably like defense or like uh warrior or something like that. But I don't know what this is. Interesting. It's I just get the feeling of like you know how like the Forerunners in Halo have these oversized like hallways and things like that, giving off that like huge galactic grandeur. Oh, this is the car. Lol. Automatic key. Huh. No, for a futuristic city, it's a very old school car we got over here. No, granted, it is a 1950s though. Good lord, I can still see the planes from out here. Damn. How is that spire on top being supported though? Like, wouldn't the center of that like whole bubble be easily broken? It should like caved in. I don't know. Fuck. I feel like. Whoa. Who is this guy? I'm not like. Who's this? Who is this protagonist? I don't know. Like the more mirroring this guy, the more I can't stand him. He's such a jerk. He's never been down here before. Like what? So I guess it's just some sort of mercenary that like Sessionov rescued, and because he always lied to him now, so that's why he's working for him. Ew. Yeah, like why did the guy pop the hood off? I mean, pop the top off. Gonna be drenched as fuck going down through that cloud. It's just I don't know, just thinking too much into it, I guess. Ooh. Also, I just realized this car doesn't have any like rearview mirrors. Whoa, what? Uh-oh. Whoa, shit. Oh, damn. Indeed. Where's the robots? What? 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 Okay. Shit just hit the fan. Here we go. How did I end up here?